Do you have envy about the size of his lens?
No.
No?
But
It was quite big.
It was quite big. Who's this all organized by?
Me.
None of your
Myself.
business.
What
Sorry?
about you
None
think?
of your business.
None of my business. Why? It's just a friendly question. You've got a whole van and everything.
Who sent you?
Who sent me?
Who sent you? Tell us.
You're the one that has a whole van.
No, come on. Who sent you?
The police come now.
That's great. The police come as
Who
well.
sent you?
But
You bring a new food.
you've got a whole van and everything with water, supplies, provisions,
Thank you for your support.
placards, very professional.
You're not
You know,
allowed to
very
come and touch us
professional.
by our things.
Yeah.
Naku.
You've got USAID. Who are you organized by?
Me, myself.
Yourself.
Your mission is accomplished.
My
Your
mission
payment
is-
will send to your bank account.
My
By
payment will
those,
send to
by
my
those
bank
who sent you
account.
today to sabotage. At
Every-
the end of the day,
every
the evil
accusation
fails.
is a confession.
The evil fails. The evil
Every
and the
accusation.
evil and the devil
Can I ask who
fails.
are you? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask? No, don't put it in my face. Don't put it in my face.
What? Why?
Who are you all organized by?
Me. Myself.
I'm the president of Afghanistan.
The president. What's your name?
Darius Nassimi,
Darius Nassimi.
the head of the government in exile.
Do you have any website?
Yes.
What's the website called?
I'll give you on LinkedIn. Afghanistan government in exile.
Oh, right. That's the name of your organization.
Yeah.
All right.
you okay?
Yeah, he's come to abuse us again.
Abuse you?
Coming literally
He's harassing us.
filming the woman
Sorry?
inside the van.
We had the protest.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're
No, would you like to explain?
I would love to explain, but
Okay.
can I ask you what you think we're doing?
Yes, sure. I'm all about having nice. Excuse me, you're interrupting. We're having a conversation. What's your name?
That's
Mother?
fine. I'm not going to say
My name's John.
but Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Would you like to tell me your name?
No.
You don't have to.
Yes, sir.
I want you to.
Sir,
It's okay. It's okay.
Officer Day,
Are you
you're
sure? 'Cause obviously-
interrupting this lady having a conversation with me.
You're causing a breach.
This young lady, I'm not causing a breach of the peace, sir.
You are.
I am absolutely not.
This lady's come
I am
asking
having a
help.
respectful civil conversation
Yeah, we're
with this
leaving.
young lady. Excuse me, do not touch me.
Please move
Do
away.
not touch me.
get arrested.
Do not arrest me.
Sir,
for
you are
what, mate?
causing a nuisance.
I am not.
You are
no,
harassing
you
these
are
people.
harassing me. Sorry, I was just having a conversation.
Sorry, you're moving
Would
past
you like
me
to have a
now.
conversation?
Okay, now he's
Thank
harassing
you.
for us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
obstructing my
Cheers.
conversation.
Miss, if you're gonna get
You're getting involved. Is it conversation?
Okay, take care. Take care. See you. Bye.
Yeah. What's your? You,
Gentlemen.
sir, are a disgrace. What's the definition of a breach of the peace? What is the definition of the breach of the peace?
Sir, move away.
What is the definition
Sir,
of the
you are
breach of the peace?
harassing these people.
No,
Move
I am
away.
not. What
They're
is the
leaving now.
definition of a breach of the peace?
There we go.
Officer Day,
Listen.
what is the definition of a breach of the peace?
Listen.
Do you know the definition of a breach
There we
of
go.
the
Go
peace?
on now.
Do you
Take
know
care.
the
See ya.
definition of a breach of the peace? You don't even know. Go look it up. Public Order, Public Safety, APP, College of Policing website. You scroll all the way down towards the bottom. Yeah, you liked that, didn't you? You enjoyed that. It's not illegal to smile yet, even on camera. Even if it was, laws don't apply to police anyway, so you're allowed to chuckle, you know? You're allowed to roll your eyes as well. There's no penalty for it yet. He doesn't even know the definition of a breach of the peace, but he wants to threaten me. Oh, you're causing a breach of the peace. What an idiot. You know, he needs to go review his public order law. It's really nice chatting with you, Matt.
That's all right.
And you reckon it's your job to be informed in a basic sense with what's, because when you come out to these situations, you're saying,
Yeah.
it can be very emotive.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, it could be a protest about war. It could be a protest about the price of milk.
Yeah.
If it was about the price of milk, it would be my job to be up to date with, you know, the current price of a pint of milk.
And
Don't ask me, don't quote me on that, because I don't know what the current price is.
well, it depends where you buy it from, I suppose.
Well, this is it. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, it's like anything. It's our job to be informed.
And it's important to know the context of what you're intervening in and getting involved in, instead of
True,
just being completely
true.
clueless, right?
True. Being clueless sometimes, though, might be a benefit.
Yeah. See, a lot of officers, they would actually say it's their role to not be informed and to not make any comments. If somebody's protesting for more bombs and more war,
the problem is,
then
it's
you
because
have to be politically impartial.
If you say
and
something, you're open to the court of public opinion. And with social media, it
it's
crucifies
nasty.
you.
It's disgusting. It really
Yeah.
is. It's not something that has moved humanity up. It has moved
What's that, social
humanity.
media?
Yeah. I
It's
think
because you haven't got to
the
be...
auditors and all of them,
As
they're
Denzel
not
Washington
trying to
once
further
said,
any kind of conversation. Go on.
You've got to, it's not about being right, it's about being first. That's what happens with the press and social media. You know, and it's about being
Clever man.
about saying something that gets a reaction, like you were doing earlier. You were just trying to get a reaction, and
Yeah.
you got it. And with me, people don't, because I'm a human being.
Because you're a human being. Because you're nice. You're humble. You have a degree of honor and integrity. And I don't say a degree to say that you only have a degree of it and you don't have complete. But like and what is that? Is that horses?
Where?
Across the river.
Mounted, yeah.
Yeah. See, what I found really curious is this Inspector Whitehead needs a bit of a refresher. By the way, do you know the definition of a breach of the peace? There's no right or wrong answer. You're a police officer. You're not a lawyer. You don't have to be able to recite it verbatim.
I would sooner not be quoted on it right now.
Yeah.
For the sake of the tape,
Just the gist of it. Go on.
But it's such a wide thing. A breach of the peace can be such a wide and varied subject. It depends on the circumstances in which that breach has occurred or is likely to occur. That makes sense. But if you're at home and you've had a row with your friend or something, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, the police have been called, and you're like, that breach of the peace can be very low. Does that make sense? Whereas the
threshold is very low.
The likelihood of that breach of the peace occurring. Is it likely to occur? Yeah, it is. Okay. However, again, we look at football matches. Prime example: shouting, swearing, aggression. I think it's on the part. Are they likely? Is that breach of the peace? If it was at your house at 3 in the morning, it would be. But at football, it's not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why we don't have laws that are black and white.
Well, the College of Policing would disagree with you somewhat. I think largely the spirit of what you said was right.
As
but
Robert
the
Peel
definition
said.
isn't all that broad. What did Robert Peel say?
The public are the police and the police are the public.
I like that
and
one,
not
actually,
only
yeah.
that,
I like
it's
that one.
discretion. Discretion is paramount in our laws.
Yes, but there is limits to your powers. So the breach of the peace in the Crown against Howell in the Queen's Bench Division of the High Court in 1982 stated that a breach of the peace is serious harm to a person. It's ultimately harm, or in a person's presence to that person's property, or an imminently apprehended threat of either of the above.
And it's the apprehension of that threat which is harm likely to be caused. Okay, which is why.
But if you look at the College of Policing on the POTS APP, as what's his name called it, Sergeant Burke and Sergeant Chantry are the stars of the day, to be honest. Inspector Whitehead made himself look kind of bad because he's just on the spot. He doesn't really know. I said, okay, so you don't know the definition of the breach of the peace. Would you still feel comfortable arresting somebody for breach of the peace?
Yes.
Based on powers that you can't even define. I'm not saying you have to define it
I
word for word.
I would, and I can back that up because, for instance, let's be completely outrageous, and you come up to me and go, there is a gentleman over there who is wielding a machete, threatening to kill people in the name of all that is on the internet. Okay, let's just say the price of jelly beans is too high and he's lost his bag of marbles. All right. Can you quote me exactly that? Would you expect me to go up to him and arrest him immediately, or read a book to recite verbatim, word perfect of the legislation?
Yeah, but you could. But under Section 24 of PACE, you could arrest him because he's about to commit statutory offences as well.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need a breach of the peace for that.
No. It's still SOCPA, so like
Still the what?
I need a reason to arrest someone, even if it's a breach of the peace.
Right.
I still need a reason to arrest that person. All right.
I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
I should let you be on your way. But I mean, I don't know. I enjoy chatting with you, but I was quite puzzled earlier because there was a guy there taking photos with the big camera. And I thought he was part of the protest, the pro-yes to NATO, more bombs in Afghanistan protest, which is beyond me. I was surprised. I didn't come here for that, I was just taken aback by it. And they were all filming me, which is fine. They're allowed to, I would have I wish I'd have had a shower before I came out if I knew I was going to be getting involved in being filmed. But, and there was one guy with the big wide-angle one, and I went over just to say hello, and he seemed to be quite level-headed and not being very hostile.
Did you have envy about the size of his lens?
No.
No?
But
it was quite big.
It was quite big.
And, it was,
and he could have just been happy to see me, but I went over just to say hello and ask him, you know, is he here with the protest or why is he here? Because he wasn't getting very rowdy and hostile towards me like the other ones were. And I just wanted to see what his deal was. And he said, oh, I'm a journalist. And I said, oh, who with? I was being completely respectful and normal to him as he was with me. And he said, oh, I'm a journalist and I work for Newswire. And I said, okay. And he said, I said, do you have a card or anything? You know, it was a very normal request. And he says, yeah, I'm just working at the moment, mate, blah, 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 and all these stupid excuses. You all right? They want